awesome so far. My name is Angelica from the Mighty Phoenix Church. And I have the privilege of speaking about our Lord and Messiah of our friends and family. So when I think about friends and family, I get a warm, loving, exciting feeling, because it's genuine. It's our family. It's our friends. But I also get a feeling of sadness, worry, anxiety, because you just don't know if they're going to choose to follow Jesus before they die. As a disciple, one of our biggest kingdom dreams is that our family will become disciples, right? Truthfully, it has been a blessing and a miracle to see how many friends and families of our disciples have become disciples this year. So let me ask you, what are you willing to do and to say to allow your family and friends to live a life like ours? Because our life is amazing, right, as disciples. It's a life to grow in our relationship with God. It's based on knowing God through his word, right? So it's not anything fake. A life of fulfillment by loving people despite their flaws. A life where we all are free to share about the love that we have for God and the opportunity to tell everyone we come across. A life of happiness, even if there are struggles and failures. A life where we have opportunity to know grace over and over again. A life when we can be accountable for our love for God and to his people. And a life where we can be held accountable and called out and be grateful for it, Like, we really do want that for our friends and family. So is it our job to get those people there? I'm going to say no just for this lesson, okay? Then whose job is it? Point number one, no one but Jesus will save our family and friends. In Acts 4:12, it says, salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved. Jesus is Lord and the Messiah of all, as we are hearing all today. Sisters, he is even Lord and Messiah over the salvation of our loved ones. We, however, cannot give them that. Raise your hand if you have ever thought to yourself, what is it that I have to say or do in order to get my mom, my best friend, my sisters to study the Bible? Yeah, y'all better raise your hand because I'm not going to be the only one. We have to stop giving ourselves so much credit that we can be the ones to make them saved. It's not us, but it's... But what can we do effortlessly? As disciples of Christ, we can let God shine through our lives, right? Point two, is your now disciple lifestyle attractive? In 1 Timothy 4:16, watch your life and doctrine closely, persevere in them, because if you do, you will save both yourself and your hearers. We are in competition with sin, guys. We all know how a life of sin can be attractive, right? But as disciples now, are we making the gospel attractive? It's the way we act. It's the way we act. Do your family and friends see how your life has changed from your pre-disciple life? Your character, your choices, your new pastimes, your habits, your time spent. Where do they see that? Do they see you happy and having fun coming from a Bible study or coming from church? What is it saying to them? Is your lifestyle inviting to them? When you allow God to work through you, he will for sure get the glory from everyone, right? Sisters, let's live out our purpose. Remember, it's the way we act, that we appeal to the lost, allow God to shine through our life, to win people over, for them to study the Bible, and for them to choose the life of a disciple. My challenge for you is to invite all your family members and friends to Sunday service. To not only give them the opportunity to see you around disciples, but to see the family of disciples. Even if they aren't here, and I know that you guys are traveling, still invite your family members for wherever they are, for the church wherever they are, so that they too can see the family of Christ. And hopefully feel the eagerness to study the Bible for themselves. So let's make more disciples, and more importantly, give our Lord Jesus Messiah all the glory for it. To God be the glory.